Hello and welcome everyone. It is Friday, the Friday before a long weekend for MLK Day on Monday. So hopefully all the rest of you are getting some time off for that as well. We are very excited for a 4-day weekend for me. When did I die? I do not recall dying, so not sure what happened there, but okay. Let's grab that. Just gotta make sure that my stuff looks good. Okay. So good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode. Welcome to another live stream. It is good to see you all. I am going to play this today. Next stream, I'm thinking about, I heard that the new Styx game has a demo already out, and I'm very hyped for that, so we might play that demo next. There's also a Beyblade roguelike that just came out. You know, I love roguelites, I love Beyblade, so we'll probably dig into that as well at some point. So we've got some new games coming up to play. Then of course next month we've got World of Warcraft, the new expansion coming out. So we got plenty on our plate. I have 2 Gamefly games I haven't even touched either, so it's been non-stop. There's too many games, which is a good problem to have. Let's see, what am I looking at over here? There we go, an artifact. Okay. So what's going on here? What do we? Ashgarn has a trap set for us. It says this stronghold is level 99. That's probably a little too strong for us here, I'm guessing, based on our level of 8. I'm guessing 99 is probably a little too strong for us right now. Let's take also a look at quests really quick and see what quests we have to do. What's our next? Okay, we got our next quest, we got our next thing to do. Spidey's here. Good morning. You're the first one here, Spidey. I figured you would be. Good, I'd say good afternoon, but I'm pretty sure it's good evening or even almost good morning for you based on the time. How's it going? Let's, actually I gotta fix one thing really quick here. There we go. My chat was a little off. I couldn't see all of my chat, so there's a trap set for us up here somewhere, so we might just walk right into that trap. But also maybe we might be able to sneak up on this guy. I'm doing good. I am doing good. You know, I'm a little bit of anxiety because I got a dentist appointment a little bit later today. I'm not looking forward to that, but I'm also dropping off a bunch of stuff finally. My brother-in-law is helping me sell a bunch of stuff. So hopefully I can declutter my house pretty good. I'm very happy to declutter the house, as well as maybe raise a little bit of money. There's a new camera that I want, and there is a new drone that I want. So raising a little bit of money, I might be able to afford one of those. But as we've talked about, we are trying to get to Italy this year, so pretty much all money is going towards Italy now. You don't need to be sorry, you're not a little late, you're just on time. I just started Duolingo for learning Italian so that I can hopefully speak the language and not look like a ignorant American, you know? I have un caffè con latte per favore. That is my Duolingo language I have learned so far. So, dude, that guy's got some fast attacks. You see him throwing those spears? So yeah, Italy all the way. Hopefully we're gonna learn a little bit of the language first. I can't wait. Like, we're talking about how long can we realistically spend in Italy? Because, like, I don't want to come back, honestly. But also, like, is a week long enough to see everything? do we need 2 weeks? Like, at some point we have to come back because real life, bills, animals, responsibilities, all those sorts of things, right? So how long do we realistically need to see everything in Italy and not want to go back immediately? Because, like, once we go, I don't think we're going to go back to Italy. Not because I anticipate it being awful or sucking or anything like that, but because, like, we also want to see Scotland and Ireland and Japan, and of course we're hopefully having our kid next year. So, you know, what...
This war chief believes he has us
once we go once, we don't want to spend all the money to go back when we can go somewhere new. This is probably way too hard of a hunt for us, but yeah, we're here, so we're gonna go check it out. Depends on our budget. We started looking at the budget, and we're estimating for a 9-day trip, it's gonna be around $12,000, and that is a lot of money. I never in my life thought I would drop $12,000 on travel, but we might spend $12,000 to go to Italy. But that's still a ton of money, especially considering we just had $17,000 of home repairs. So, you know, it's just money, though, right? It's at the end of the day, it's just money. Oh no, I jumped wrong. Oh well, that actually worked out pretty well. They didn't hear me landing. I thought for sure they would hear me, but apparently not. I know you can't talk about your job. Does your boss know about your channel? No. No one at my job knows that I am a streamer. They don't know about my YouTube. I don't talk about it at all with any of them, and I hope they never find out about it. I don't know if that sounds mean, but that is, I truly hope none of them ever find out about my channel. That I want my work life and my professional life, I always want them to be separate. I don't want to mix them. Would you get fired? There is the potential for it. That is why I keep it separate, because some of my Christian opinions and thoughts would definitely put me in a bad position. So that is why I don't talk about it. That is why I don't share it. That is why I don't go into any depth on that, because there is always that risk. And should we live in a world like that? No, you know, we're supposed to have religious freedom. We're supposed to have those things separate, but that is realistically the world we live in, that you can be fired for Christian opinions and there's nothing you can do about it. So that is why I keep them absolutely separate, and that's why I don't talk about my job or really anything about it, because I don't want to say I live in fear in it, but you know, losing my job would be an absolutely devastating blow. So I'm really hoping to avoid that. Alright, so we need to get headshots to trigger this trap. That's 2. We need 1 more. I need these arrows. Alright, someone... Alright, the Dark Tank has arrived. He wants a piece of me.
Think of it as a gift, a painful one.
Alright, let's
Got a fight on your hands now, haven't you?
Does he have a hype man introducing
He's
him?
a really good fighter.
He's got a little hype man to talk him up. That's pretty cool. Let's run near the poison. Let's start by poisoning this guy. Let's get a little bit of poison going. Okay, he's on fire. He does not like being on fire. No alarm for you. No, that's a no. Okay. That worked good. Let's go set this on fire too. He's in rage. Ooh. He's got some reach. Holy cow, he's running hard. Okay. Okay, we did it. Oh, I wasted my execution on the wrong guy. That did not work out well for me. Okay, we can still come back from this. Yeah, look at that.
Do I look hurt to you? Oh, Ranger, I've got so much more pain to give.
Okay, well, he can just get back up apparently. Well, so much for so much more pain to give. Got him. All right, we have weakened their fortress.
Well finished. You seem to hesitate at the start.
Critique me later. We've work to do.
All right, let's go mess with Shelob. I want to unlock the ability to shame and upgrade stuff because I want to start breaking some orcs. You know, I want to break their minds. So we need to go unlock that. Let's see. What does this skill do for us? Yeah, we need to go unlock the shaming. We got to shame some orcs to break their minds and see what happens. I also want to unlock. There's a really funny orc you can run into who considers himself a bard, and he wears like this silly hat. And I really want to find the silly hat orc. So. I have a feeling you work for the FBI or the CIA. You know, I know some people who want to work in the FBI, and I don't know if this is actually true or not, so this will tell you I don't work for the FBI. But someone said that if you want to join the FBI, one of the tests you have to go through, they call the bullpen. And basically, it's a physical fitness, prowess, and fighting test you have to go through. And again, I don't know if this is actually true, but this is what they said. They said that basically they shove you into a ring, and there's like 5 or 6 other people, and their job is to just beat you down. And you have to survive for 3 minutes while everyone's just kicking and punching you and grabbing you. And it's to show that, like, if you're cornered as an FBI agent or, you know, in a bad situation, can you handle yourself for a long enough period of time that, like, backup could get to you? So... Oh, that guy's on fire. That's cool. It sounds ridiculous. Like, that sounds like the kind of thing you'd hear on the playground, right? It's like, my dad's in the FBI and he got beaten up for 5 minutes. You know, I don't actually know if that's true or not, but it sounds true enough, right? Speaking of hats, what happened to yours? I forgot to wear my hat this morning because I woke up way too early this morning, unfortunately. So, you know, it's sitting on the counter over there. I forgot to grab it. Okay, we need to heal up a little bit. I need to unlock like the quick what do you call it? Quick draining, so that I can heal a little bit faster in combat. Cause this guy hurts real bad. I woke up early and I was gonna text you some BS, but I abstained. You are always welcome to text me whatever nonsense is on your mind, Dex. I welcome your horrific text messages. Not to mention, like, I probably deserve it at least to some degree after the deer photo. So, you know, fair is fair. Turnabout is fair play, right? Alright, we got this guy about halfway. Boom! Punch him in the back, knock him over. Little backstab. I'm still mortified, by the way. Look, blame Google, right? Google's the one who said that I needed to send that to you. So, like, you should be upset with Google for it, not me. Got him. You're really underrated. Barely anyone watches your streams, yet you still stream regularly. Well, there's a couple factors to that. One is because I stream at a time that nobody else streams, right? Like 5 a.m. in the morning is not prime time stream time. So I understand if I streamed at like regular, normal hours like everyone else, I probably would get a little bit more viewership. So part of that is my own fault for streaming early in the morning. Another part of it is that I don't stream like super popular games, you know. I'm not out here chasing all the really popular sort of things, so those factors really play into it. All of my tags are Christian tags, and that also typically limits my audience and makes it so certain people have no interest in joining or hearing what I have to say because I have the Christian tags up. So, you know, there's a lot of factors. So I don't know if underrated is the right word. Maybe just like I don't play the game, you know. I don't play by the rules. I don't do all the things I'm supposed to do, and thus I suffer the consequences for it, right? Yeah, 11 p.m. It's hard to watch that. That's exactly. If I streamed at like noon, like every other streamer, I could probably do a little bit better. But 5 a.m. works for me.
Your vision is limited.
I would gladly stream.
I would love nothing.
I would gladly stream from like 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and be a regular streamer and do this as a daytime job if it paid the bills. But it does not pay the bills, so we have to go to our regular day job. Which is not the FBI. I can confirm I do not work for the FBI.
You and Sauron are one.
I'm nowhere near fit enough to work for the FBI.
She is not our ally.
Certainly not yours.
It would be cool though, right? Like,
Come, Talion.
I don't actually. I take that back. Like, all the TV shows you watch about like FBI, CIA, True Minds, Criminal Minds, all that. They started calling it. I love this name. It's called Copaganda, which is just like it's meant to get you on the side of police and government and all that sort of thing. So, how much of the FBI is actually cool, and how much of it is actually just like bureaucracy and paperwork and things like that, you know? You never know what's actually reality and what of it is propaganda. You should play Five Nights at Freddy's. I have played Five Nights at Freddy's on stream. I'm not a super big fan of it. The gameplay wasn't very enticing to me. It's not my kind of game, but I have played it before. I have a PlayStation VR helmet, and I really want to get the new Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach 2 in VR. I feel like Five Nights at Freddy's in VR is going to be a completely different experience. Like, I feel like that will actually be a scary experience to have them actually like pop out of the side or things like that. You know, like I feel like it's one of those games that just needs to be in VR. So, it's Security Breach 2 in VR. I think is what it's either Security Breach 1 or 2. It just came out on PlayStation 2 VR. All right, let's do some Elven Rage. Let's take out all these guys. Protect Gollum. That reminds me of how in 2020 everyone hated cops and Fox responded by canceling cops, the only show that kind of humanized cops. Yeah, canceling cops seemed like a strange move on their part. But like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I really like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but that is like the premium propaganda show, right? Like, if they make a mistake, they announce their mistakes and talk about how they're all human and need to do better, and that their job is to do better for people. You know, they put cops on this pedestal of, wow, look at how much they care and how concerned they are and all those sort of things. And we know that that's not like actually reality, right? So Brooklyn Nine-Nine does a really good job of being propaganda. On the other hand, though, the actors, the jokes, like, they're so good. They do such a good job. What is this game? This is Shadows of War. It's Lord of the Rings Shadows of War. It is the second game. There is a first game that is Shadows of Mordor is the first game. It is really fun. I said it last time I streamed. I would put this as like top 5 best games of all time. Like, I would rank it very highly as one of the best games of all time. It's got amazing systems. It's a lot of fun. The combat is so much fun. The stealth mechanics are good. They're really, like, it's one of those games where, like, it would be harder to find things that I actually want to complain about the game than it is to talk about, like, the great things, right? Because everything is so good that it would be harder to find flaws in the game because it's just that good. So, and because it's old enough now, you can find it on sale for pretty cheap. You can usually get it for like $5 or $10 really easy. So we need a background reveal. My background, the reason why I have the background I have is because my background is so absolutely dirty. I've got like a giant what do you call it, bookshelf behind me that's all messy. I've got like action figures everywhere. I've got like half my game collection hanging out. Like, it's messy. I am a disorganized person. So that is why I use the fake background, because otherwise you all would be looking at the mess, and that's not a good, right? Streamers, you have to put the streamers on a pedestal. So, you know, I have to show you how perfect my life is, because otherwise I'll never be an influencer if you all saw my background. I wouldn't say slob. I try and keep things clean. It's organized chaos, right? Like, I have all of my different projects out and near me and all that sort of thing. So I wouldn't call it slobby. It was more organized mess.
How many times have I told you all? Never speak of the traitor openly. Let this.
Wow, that was brutal. Ty's here. Good morning, Ty.
The next maggot to even whisper the
Good
word
morning.
traitor around me.
Happy Friday, y'all. All right, we gotta defeat the war chief. Does he have any? He doesn't have anyone with him. He's clumsy, and he's heavily damaged by beasts. Okay. I don't think there's any... Oh, there is beasts near us, actually. So, what we're going to do is we're going to knock you off of there. We're going to get your attention. Same game. Yes, we are playing the same game. We are still playing through Shadow of War. We're trying to unlock the name and shame abilities so that we can start breaking some orc minds up, you know. Okay, let's get some spiders out here. We need some more quick shot. Let's see here. Over here. Let's grab some arrows really quick. That beast is not doing what I wanted it to do. I thought it would attack that guy, but it is not. So let's gather everyone over here. Come on, a little bit closer. Light everyone on fire. Yes, Ultra Kill will be coming. I've still got a little ways to go. You know, I've got Gotta wait for my next paycheck. Unfortunately, I get paid on a monthly basis, so payday is not until far, far away. So Ultra Kill is on the agenda, but we gotta wait for payday. Let's see, we need to heal up, so let's go over here. Jairus, welcome. Good morning. How does the Shorts live top fans work? I have no idea. I think it's literally just like the longer you watch, the higher it ranks you. But like sometimes Dex is randomly like at the top, and we know Dex isn't out here watching all of my stuff. So, all right, we're full health. This guy. That's the first stabbing. That's a paddling. We are doing no damage to this guy. Okay. Is Ultra Kill on Xbox Game Pass? I do have Xbox Game Pass. I wonder if it's on there like as a free game. Maybe I can access it that way. Consider you mod yet? I still don't need any new mods as of yet. As we were just talking about being underrated, when there's only 3 people in chat, I don't have need for a whole lot of mods. It is on Steam. Okay, it's on PC. I do have PC Game Pass, so I guess I could go check that and see if I can download it for free. We like free. Free is a good price. Got the MagSafe case and it's life-changing. MagSafe cases are excellent. I would agree with that. But are you going to buy the $650 Pokemon Lego set is the real question. Ooh, okay. Let's try and heal up a little bit. Take it easy, Tai Tai. We'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out. I would like to get to a point where I need I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stuck. I'd like to get to a point where I need more mods, you know, someday, but I'm just not big enough for more mods as of yet. Someday. You know, it's taken me about 2 years to get this far, this big, so at the current trajectory, maybe in 10 years I will be a big enough deal to need mods. He's enraged by acrobatics. Dex is my #1 hater, but here's the thing you learn. Here's the thing you learn from haters, is that, you know, a view is a view, right? Whether it's you here supporting me or whether it's Dex out being a hater, a view is a view, a comment is a comment, and like YouTube likes the algorithm in general likes when you get interactions, right? So whether it be Dex telling me to shut up or whether you telling me that you enjoy my content, either way, you know, YouTube looks at it as like, wow, this guy's getting comments. People are talking about him. So either way, it's helpful. This dude does not want to die. I think I need to level up. I don't think I'm supposed to be fighting this guy yet. Like, I am doing no damage to him. Do I have Elven Rage? Can I hit him with the Elven Rage? I do not have Elven Rage right now. Either way, you're still making money. I am. Here's a peek behind the streams. For every stream that I do, on average, I make 3 pennies. So, you know, that adds up real quick. 3 cents per stream, 3 streams a week. That's almost 10 pennies a week. So, little do people know this money hack. You know, if I just stream 10,000 times, I'll be close to a millionaire, right? 3 pennies more than my bank account. The good news is that I'm not in it for the money, right? If I was in this for the money, I would definitely need to rethink my life as I'm sitting out here trying to make 3 pennies a stream. But this, it's pure love of the game, right? I just love streaming. I love chatting with you all in the morning. I love being here. So, Mass Stranger, thank you for the good luck. I appreciate that. All right, we'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out. Always appreciate it. Oh, I popped that guy's head. Whoops.
This is the work of the Witch King. He taunts us.
We must get my
Take it easy.
back.
And we will. But first we have to deal with the traitor within Minas Ithil.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We're trying to make our way to 10K, and that's still a far off goal. But my goal is before the end of the year to hit 10K. So that is a healthy, hearty goal. Oh, also, I told Dex this. I got to try Raising Canes for the first time. They just put some Raising Canes in our area. So I got to try that chicken for the first time in my life. And I gotta say, kinda overrated. Like, I'm not saying it was bad, I just don't know if it was as good as everyone tries to make it out to be. You know, like, without the sauce, it would just be basic chicken strips, so
With my ring, I could have.
I don't know that I'm all that impressed by it.
And we will. But first we must deal with the traitor within.
Okay, we need new quests. We need to deal with the traitor here. Fast travel. So I got to try Jollibee, which I kind of thought was overrated. I got to try Raising Cane's, which was also kind of overrated. I will say the only fast food restaurant that consistently delivers, that I would never call overrated, Taco Bell. Taco Bell consistently has great quality, delicious food, low prices, and good service. Like, if there was one place that I would consistently glaze, it would be Taco Bell. Not only all those things, but they also have like absolutely amazing welcome back, Masked. They have amazing options for like Hork Ghoul Lover. Vegetarian options. You know, we're gonna target this guy. I feel like having the title of Ghoul Lover makes that guy kind of a freak, and we need to go handle that before we get some weird ghoul orc hybrids. Hear me out. I'm having quality time, having explosive diarrhea. Food's still good though. So here's the thing. Jason, welcome. I will contest the Taco Bell diarrhea thing. I subscribe to the theory that the reason why so many people get sick eating Taco Bell is not because the food makes you sick or is bad. I truly believe it's because so few people get enough fiber in their diet that the high fiber from eating Taco Bell causes stomach problems. I truly subscribe to that theory. I think it's purely a fiber thing because I eat a ton of fiber, so I never have any problems with Taco Bell. But I'm also eating like 50 grams of fiber a day, so let's send Ghoul Lover a death threat. I'm coming for you, bruh. Like, I put Metamucil Miralax in my coffee in the morning to make sure that I have a strong amount of fiber to start the day, and then it just goes up from there. Is it just me, or is the game like a little blurry? Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, is the game a little blurry? Am I getting like, do I have like glaucoma? Do I have diabetes or something? Like, the game looks a little blurry to me. What game am I playing? This is called Shadow of War. It is a Lord of the Rings game. It came out in 2017. It is one of the best games ever made. You can usually get it on sale for pretty cheap, and I highly recommend it. I love Five Guys. The problem with Five Guys is it is good. It is a good burger. Like, don't get me wrong. Five Guys is a good burger, but it's like $35 for a good burger. Like, and it's not good enough to justify the price. If you want the best burger, the best fast food burger out there, and I will fight anyone on this, Wendy's. Wendy's is the best fast food burger money can buy. Wendy's is absolutely delicious. And their chicken nuggets are pretty good too. The problem is, I'm vegetarian now, so I can't enjoy a good Wendy's burger anymore because we have transcended beef. We are now on to tofu. Yes, I did assume you were talking about Five Guys the restaurant. Also, weirdly, Five Guys does, hot dogs? Thank you for noticing me. I type in a lot of streams, I never get noticed. I know it's weird, like, I understand when someone has, like, 100 chatters in chat, how it's hard to keep up with it. But I have noticed a growing trend of people who, like, they've got 0 people watching them and they'll still ignore people coming in, right? Like, it is a strange thing that still happens even if you don't have your chat going. I don't know if you can talk about the best burgers if your diet is mostly tofu. Here's the thing. You may not know this looking at me now because I've lost so much weight, but I'm a fat kid at heart, and I used to be way, way, way heavier. So I think I still have an opinion on burgers because I ate a lot of burgers back in the day. All right, Ghoul Lover, we're going to destroy you. Destroy his defenders. Okay, that's one. What kind of content do you make, Mast? Are you just a streamer, or are you do you make shorts, or what kind of content do you do? That's one. We're all fat in some way. I have lost almost 200 pounds, so I no longer wear the fat label. I am still a little fat. I'm still a little overweight. We're still working on it, but I have lost so much weight. I make animation, edit, and gaming content. Very cool. By the end of this year, my hope is by the end of this year, I will be under 200 pounds. I also hope that I have lost enough weight that when I go to Italy later this year, that I can just enjoy the food without thinking about it. Like I want to I want to be able to just eat all the food in Italy that I want to eat. I don't want to have to worry about dieting, and like one of my main fears is if I eat something sugary, then I'll get diabetes, so I don't eat anything sugary. And I want to be able to try like the gelato while we're there, that sort of thing, you know? Do you have a lot of... Yes, I do have some loose skin. I definitely do have that problem, some flabby, loose skin. And when I had my hernia surgery, they recommended me for getting some plastic surgery. But
Who does not see the true beauty of a ghoul.
Oh, okay, this guy is definitely as weird as we thought we were. The true beauty of
See the folly of your ways.
ghouls. Yeah, we're gonna blast this guy away. You should try a donut. Nope, that's too much. Right now, my limit is I will not eat anything that has more than 4 grams of sugar in it. I figured that 4 grams is a reasonable limit to have. So that is, donuts definitely have way more than 4 grams of sugar. I down the stone, but Whoppers are the best. You know, I think Burger King is overhated. I definitely feel like Burger King is way overhated. Like, Whopper's not my favorite, but it's not bad. And the great thing is they do Beyond Whoppers, so you can actually get vegetarian-friendly Whoppers. So, all right, the Ghoul Lover dropped for us a legendary cloak. Use a ranged weapon to kill a captain. You get all your focus back and less damage. We don't want that. So you can't eat McDonald's. I do not eat McDonald's. If I happen to be at a McDonald's and like I have to get something, I will probably just do a Diet Coke because there's no sugar in there, and maybe like a small fry. But no, most of McDonald's stuff is all meat, so I don't partake in McDonald's. All right, let's go to the quest over here. Basically, if I have to eat out, it basically has to be Taco Bell because they're the only one who have a good vegetarian menu. So basically, if I'm forced to eat out, it's going to be Taco Bell. If it's not Taco Bell, then I'll search for something that's got like a Beyond Burger or something like that. So unfortunately, there's not a lot of options for vegetarians, but we're getting there. We're slowly getting more and more options and availability and things like Beyond Burgers and things like that. So I usually have 2 meals a day, brunch and dinner. So what I do for weight loss is I do extreme calorie restrictions. So how long have you been vegetarian? Why not just go vegan? So I became vegetarian because I think it's been 2 years now. 2 years ago for Lent, I tried going vegetarian for Lent, and I liked it so much that I went vegetarian full time. And a big part of it is, and I know I'm going to sound like one of those vegans that everyone hates, but so many places mistreat their animals, and the animal industry as a whole is definitely very abysmal. So being vegetarian helps me to not participate in those abusive systems. Why not go full vegan? Maybe someday I wouldn't mind going full vegan because I would like to, again, limit animal abuse. But from my understanding, a lot of veganism is just eating disorders disguised as like a diet. So the goal for me is to be healthy and to live a life that is pleasing to God. So I don't know if veganism will get me to that point or not. It's definitely something that requires a little bit more research. Chaotically Fun Guy, welcome in. But the vegetarianism definitely helps to limit my amount of harmful activities towards animals. But my goal when I'm doing calorie deficits usually is to completely fast for all day. So I'll do like 1 meal once the sun sets, and that's it. Like 1 meal at 1,500 calories. and that definitely helps you to drop weight fast, because that puts me at about a 1,000 to 1,500 calorie deficit every day, which means 1 to 2 pounds lost a week, because 3,500 calories is 1 pound, so that allows me to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week. The UK doesn't have much to talk about. That definitely, Italy is it. I might not be for Italy. I might have to go flexitarian. You know, I don't know how vegetarian I can be in Italy. I don't know how accommodating they are to that lifestyle. Ooh. No offense. Definitely understand Taco Bell is an American thing. No offense from that. I get that 100%. Eggs and dairy still don't help animals. Vegetarian doesn't make a huge difference. I understand that, yes, me being a vegetarian isn't going to change it's not going to change the industry. It's not going to change the messed up companies that we face. However, just because I can't change the system and just because I can't make a difference in the system doesn't mean I have to participate in the system, right? So I might not be able to stop them from harming animals. I might not be able to stop the animal abuse that exists, but I don't have to participate in the system by taking part in eating the meat. So yes, it probably won't make a huge difference. Yes, it's probably never going to change their stuff, but I can still... It's the same thing with like Starbucks, right? Like, I try to boycott Starbucks as much as I can. Will I put Starbucks out of business? No. Will I ever change their mind? No. Will they stop doing the things that cause me to boycott them? No. But that doesn't mean I have to participate in the system.
No one's seen your father since the last battle. I have men looking.
Italy is pizza. No, UK is England. England, Scotland, Ireland, Wales. Gotta go. All right, we'll see you next time, Mast. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. It's better to donate to some animal charity than it is to be vegan. I would agree with that. You could probably make more difference in animals' lives donating to like animal shelters for food and items of comfort than you could by being vegan. I definitely agree with that. If you eat eggs and dairy, it's the same difference to the animal. It is something I would like to limit. The other end of that spectrum, though, is like, at what point do I make a life not worth living? I love food. I was over 400 pounds. It's clear I love food. I had a problem with food. But if I don't eat sugar, I don't eat meat, I don't eat dairy, I don't eat eggs, you know, at a certain point, there's just no more joy in life, right? So it's striking a balance is important.
You understand?
That the Uruks are incapable of mercy?
Like,
My father may already be
orange
dead.
chicken.
Ignore their taunts. We mustn't allow.
Orange chicken is delicious, right? Panda Express orange chicken is probably one of the best foods you can get from a fast food restaurant, but it's so much sugar that I just can't bring myself to eat it. But I miss that, and I miss donuts, I miss cake, I miss Little Debbie. Ooh. Little Debbie oatmeal cream pies and the cosmic brownies were so delicious. I can still taste those if I try and concentrate on the taste, how good those ones were. There's protein in plants. I just don't like how many plants you have to eat to achieve the same amount. I think there's a lot of different ways to get protein. You gotta post vlogs and video. I definitely plan on vlogging a little bit in Italy. I can't promise that I'll do a whole lot, but I do plan on bringing my my camera, and I do plan on having a laptop so that I can properly do a couple vlogs and things like that. So I will keep updates when I am in Italy. I will do that for sure. Will it be worth watching? That I don't know, but you know, I will vlog from Italy. Some people live to eat, other people eat to live. I am trying to work on something bodybuilders do, right? They change their relationship with food. That is why a lot of bodybuilders do like spiceless chicken, right? They are simply eating food to be fuel, and they are not trying to get their body to enjoy food. I would like to be able to not enjoy food, right? Like, I would definitely, if I could convince my body that it doesn't need food, that you don't need flavor, you don't need any of those things, I definitely think it'd be easier to lose weight. So I would definitely enjoy if I could live that way. I don't think I can live that way. So, you know, I just don't think I'll ever reach a point where I see food as purely a fuel source, because there's good food to enjoy. This is why I go hunting, because there's certain animals such as elk, their meat is extremely healthy and nutritious. They also take insulin they don't need and die at 51. Yeah, I'm not saying bodybuilders are healthy. I'm just saying that I do wish that I could treat, like, I am going to eat this wheat bar because my body craves nutrition and food, but I don't need the taste. I don't need the flavor. I don't need the dopamine hit from eating food, right? It would make dieting a lot easier if I could view food in that way. Before you end the stream, can you show us some pictures? I would love to show you some pictures.
Should I dance for them?
I love talking about my photography. Downside is meat is expensive, and to get it yourself is even more expensive. Definitely, tofu being $2 for up to 5 servings of tofu is a huge benefit when meat is so expensive.
I am still waiting.
But it's like everything else, right? You can make eating as expensive or as cheap as you want it to be, right? There are ways, like if you're a vegan and you're buying all the specialty vegan foods and the specialty vegan dishes and all that, that's more expensive than buying meat, right? Like you can certainly make veganism and vegetarianism very expensive, and you can make eating meat not expensive. Also, since we're talking about veganism, did you know that most Oreos are technically vegan? Just to dispel the myth that veganism is healthy, you know, Oreos are technically vegan, and most bacon bits, if they don't actually say bacon bits and they're just like back in bits, you know, they don't actually say the word bacon, typically it's just flavored salt, which means that most bacon bits are also vegan, strangely enough. I don't like how tofu is made to make you have to kill everything above and below the ground. I honestly have no idea how tofu is made. I have not looked into how tofu is made. I know that you can make your own tofu. There's a lot of people who talk about making your own tofu, and there's a whole like subreddit dedicated to making your own tofu. Ah, I didn't mean to hit that guy. Okay, this isn't working. Are you weak to arrows, maybe? Okay, arrows seem to be the better way to go for this guy. It's fuel for sure, but love to binge once a week. I do try on Sundays to have a nice little treat, right? It is nice on a Sunday to have like sometimes I'll do like a cheese stick, like a fried cheese stick. That's a good little snack without being too bingy. Oh, I need to pay attention more. This guy's finally getting hits on me. And now he's gone. I need to drain some health. Leave me alone.
I suppose you think you've got a chance against me?
I like that guy's tattoos. I like his painted on this orc out here rocking the henna tattoos. Which I did, Emmy turned me on to. I didn't realize this existed, but apparently you can get custom temporary tattoos. I wasn't aware this was an option, but apparently, yeah, you can just like buy a temporary tattoo, a custom temporary tattoo, and wear it. And I was thinking about for April Fools getting a fake tattoo, face tattoo, and seeing if I could convince chat that I got a face tattoo for April Fools, but I didn't think any of y'all would believe me if I was out here saying that I got a face tattoo. I'm trying to avoid buying a bunch of video games. That is a hard temptation. I too have to avoid buying things, but for me it's typically cameras. That is usually my weakness, is wanting to buy a whole bunch of useless cameras that I don't need. Let's see here. There's a lot of guys. Let's see if we can burninate some of them. Come over here. Come over here. Yeah. Tofu is made by soaking soybeans, grinding them with water, cooking the mixture to create soy milk, which is separated from the pulp. Chloride is added to the soy milk to form curds, which then are pressed into solid blocks. Interesting. I only want 3. What 3 games? You don't want to pay for Stellar Blade, Dex. I know you don't value my game opinions, but you don't want to pay for Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade is not worth paying money for. They are just trying to sell you a game on pure sex appeal and nothing else. What other games are you looking at, Dex? Alright, we're almost there. Pedestrian and Lorelei. Oh, that reminds me. Have you played Baba Is You? I've seen people talking about Baba Is You again, and I know that it's a very highly rated puzzle game, and I'm wondering if that one is worth the price of admission. A lot of people have been talking about Baba Is You again. You say that like I didn't like the Bayonetta games. Yeah, but Bayonetta has like an actual game somewhere in there, right? Like, I've never played the Bayonetta games, so maybe I'm wrong, but I thought that there was, you know, some story and stuff to Bayonetta. How long is this arena? I feel like I've been just absolutely slaughtering all these guys.
If this is the best fighter the city can muster, they're in worse trouble.
Alright, we got Narug the Timid. And he's a darn archer. We hate archers, so let's close the gap here. Damn, he got me in one shot there.
Feels like a long time ago. Our battles back in Udun.
That's why I don't like the archers. He just one-shots you from halfway across the map. What are you supposed to do about that?
Why? To show them how well you fight. To show them how fast you die.
Dude is talking way too much. Killed instantly by poison. Okay. I don't think we have an option for poison, but let's take a look around, I guess. Any of y'all got poison? Let's just let the Karagor do its thing over there. Let's let the Let's let the Karagor just take that guy out. I need to upgrade my sword or something. Like, I feel like I'm doing way too little damage to these guys. Got a nice flow going on here, though. Is that guy still... They're fighting over there. Okay. We'll just let them keep going. Alright. They got him. Hit him with that, and let's hit him with the Elven Rage. Spam that X button as fast as we can. See if we can take him down in one rage. Dude became a pincushion.
You can kill me, but you can't save the city. You know this.
Alright, let's see if my nemesis comes back. Let's get a quick photo mode here. Oh, that's a good shot with the blood squirting out. Maybe like that. A little bit of roll. There's a good shot. Are we friends on Switch? I don't think so. I don't think I have I don't think I have any friends on Switch now. I don't think I've added anyone as a friend on Switch. All right, save that photo. It was a good shot. Grab some legendary armor.
I have upheld my end of the bargain, and your champion has upheld his! For fighting this pitiful enemy, the Dark Lord promised mercy. Gaze now upon the Bright Lord! I make no such offer!
What's the hardest game you've ever played?
Run!
Phew.
Run to your master and give him this message!
I mean, I feel like most Souls-like games could probably fit into that category, but I just don't... I don't enjoy Souls-like games, so I haven't really played them a whole lot because I think they're pretty much all bad. You know, I grew up on the NES, so a bunch of the NES era games like Battletoads, Ghosts and Goblins, those games were very, very difficult at the time. Ooh, yeah, let's grab that. Yeah, we need a better sword. We need to upgrade our sword. Health recovery on execution. Poison enemies. Oh yeah, we need that poison since we got some other poison stuff. There we go. That should upgrade us just a little bit. So probably one of the NES era games was probably one of the absolute most difficult. But also, like, I'm big into PvP games, so like any game where you're fighting other people automatically becomes very, very hard, especially when you're playing like on the competitive levels and things like that. So I guess you could probably count one of those. Like, I was pretty highly rated in player versus player for World of Warcraft for a while there, so maybe that one. It's hard to narrow it down. I've played a lot of hard games, but also like I'm not one of those gamers who like wears those achievements on my sleeve, you know? Like I'm not proud of any hard gaming achievements because it really doesn't mean anything, you know? Right? Like being good at hard games doesn't really do anything. Like I was talking to someone who was bragging about they had like half of all the platinum trophies available currently for PlayStation games. Like that, they buy a game, they'll platinum it, they'll return the game, they'll buy another one, and it becomes this whole, like, to me that's just sad. That's a life wasted, not an achievement to be proud of. And maybe I'm a jerk for thinking that, but excuse me. Do you support the LGBTQ? So it depends on what you mean by support. And this is where I have to be very careful with my words and why I try not to integrate my personal life with my work life, because I hold the Catholic values, and the Catholic values says that all people should have dignity, all people should be respected, all people are human. So do I support them in that way? Definitely. But are there certain things that the Catholic Church says that we cannot support? Yes. So I take the stance that the Vatican has taken on all of those subjects. I take the lead from the Vatican, as the Pope knows best, I guess, is the easiest way to put it. But because that answer isn't simply a yes, people will call me a bigot or a hater or a homophobe or things of that nature. So it's always a difficult topic to engage in because people have different definitions, and depending on what definitions and frameworks they are working with, they may or may not like that answer. Alright, I think we got time for one more quest. Then we'll look at some photos. And then I got to do some chores and get ready to go to the dentist. I'm not vibing with that, but gotta do it.
My father's being held in the war chief's camp, but we were spotted before we could attempt a rescue. Baranor wants to wait till daybreak, hit them with a small company.
You want to go back now? Alone?
Do you want to hear your rap?
If I wait till
Like,
dawn,
type it out, or do you post a video? Do you make YouTube videos too?
Saying don't go alone.
The world always needs more content creators. I will always stand behind that. Every person should be out here expressing themselves as much as they can through content creation. That includes you, Dex. Start vlogging.
Uruks we captured last
Start
winter told stories
start
of a
showing
grave
your
one.
kitties. Do
Half
something.
Man, half Ray, a demon.
Dex won't do it.
I believe we'd be lucky to have him.
Dex is allergic to the internet.
Baranor and I overheard the Uruks.
Yeah, you can type it
Took
out.
my father to a nearby encampment.
I don't know much about rap. Like the fact that Insane Clown Posse is my favorite rap group of all time should tell you my limited knowledge of rap. So I can't promise I'll understand it, but because there are certain people who would even go as far to say that the Insane Clown Posse is not rap. Which I wouldn't mind if they were in their own genre. I think they deserve to be their own genre. Clowncore, horrorcore. Which reminds me, I was having a conversation the other day with someone, and they were talking about their Spotify Wrapped. And they said that they'd listened to over 300 genres of music. And someone Googled it and said that there's over 6,000 genres of music, and I don't know if I believe that. That seems like too many genres of music, you know? Like, is there really 6,000 different genres of music? Because I can think of like 20, right? You've got like country, rap, rock, jazz, classical, R&B,
What we'll find, Idril. Prepare yourself.
trance/dance, dubstep.
Must leave this foul place.
But I can't. That's it. Roger, hello. Good morning. That's all the genres of music. I couldn't imagine other genres like that. That seems to encompass everything. We are playing Shadows of War, the Lord of the Rings game that came out in 2017 with the Nemesis system that everyone loves. I'm trying to think of literally any other genre, and I can't. Never played that? It is worth a playthrough. It is absolutely worth a playthrough. You can usually get the game when it's on like Steam sale and such for like $5, $10. It is totally worth buying on sale and just enjoying. It is such a good game. I'm playing Cult of the Lamb right now. It's so unhinged. I need to go play Cult of the Lamb again to prepare for Woolhaven. It has been a long time since I played Cult of the Lamb, because when Cult of the Lamb first came out, it's one of the only games I ever actually, I platinumed the game, I played through it, I did absolutely everything in the game, and then I was done with it because I did literally everything in the game. So now that there's a new DLC coming out, I definitely need to get back into it to go play it and get ready for Woolhaven. I don't know what Woolhaven is going to add, but I'm excited to experience it, you know? I'm sick of trying to platinum.
We must make haste.
Oh, platinum. So I will admit, I kind of cheesed. The platinum for Cult of the Lamb, because way back in the very first patch, before they made any adjustments to the game, you could wear a fleece that increased your damage for every enemy you defeated without taking a hit. So all you had to do was get the hammer weapon, and then once you had the hammer weapon, you dodge enemies for a little while, take them out, and then you could one-shot the bosses. So I will admit I kind of cheesed the platinum trophy by abusing that really powerful fleece and using it to one-shot all the bishops without taking damage. So I don't know if that makes me a cheater or not, or just clever use of game mechanics, but I do think that my platinum has an asterisk next to it. I did not earn it where they nerfed that later, and now you actually have to fight the bishops to win
Seemed an odd symbol for justice.
the platinum.
Justice, if not a hammer to beat down the proud nail. Lords lording over us.
I love that ability I just unlocked. I really like pummeling the orcs Omni-Man style. Knock them on the ground, give them a few punches, you know, assert some dominance.
You're not going anywhere.
Father?
All right, Roger, thanks for hanging out. Have a great day. Thanks for dropping by.
for you.
We'll see you next time.
This is not what I wanted. For you, or for any of us.
There are things we don't get to choose. But we can still fight.
You are your mother's daughter.
All right, once this mission is over, we're going to pop out of the game. We're going to look at photos for 5 or 10 minutes, and then we will go do some dishes and make some breakfast. Today is not a fasting day, so breakfast will consist of 1 serving of tater tots and probably 4 vegetarian chicken nuggets. The Morningstar vegetarian chicken nuggets. I dare to say that those are better than regular chicken nuggets, honestly.
They'll have made it back to the upper city by now.
And then, usually, you know, chicken nuggets and tater tots, you pour ranch on there, but ranch is too many calories. So the way I solve that dilemma is I pour hot sauce on it. Hot sauce is all the great flavor of ranch without the need for all the calories. It's a wonderful little life hack. So for anyone out there trying to lose weight, that is my life hack, is use hot sauce. Hot sauce and mustard. Mustard is basically 0 calories, so you can enjoy basically all the mustard you want. Drink it straight out of the bottle, like a beverage. Wait, did we leave a bridge guard behind? So we did. Hello there. Oh, I missed. There we go. No one left behind, you know? Alright, this should be the end of the mission, I think. One time my friend had hot sauce and he had a seizure. I was not aware that hot sauce could give you a seizure unless it was like... I know some of those incredible, like, what do you, like, the ghost pepper, the super peppery ones. Those can definitely cause some harm and pain and problems. I try to avoid those. I definitely try to avoid eating the hot sauces that are so hot that they can destroy your gut and your mental health. That just seems unnecessary.
Can you really use the stone to defeat them?
Yes.
Then I will find where it's hidden.
I have nothing to prove. But I know there are guys out there who will do that. Like, oh, you like hot sauce? Well, let me tell you how much hotter the hot sauce I like is. It seems like a fool's errand to compare hot sauces, but okay. Alright. Y'all asked for some photos, so let's look at some photos to end the stream. A couple favorites. Here is a very colorful pigeon. Absolutely love this guy. He's got greens and blues and purples all over his coat. I absolutely love taking this photo of this guy. Emmy says she loves this photo. I think that I missed the focus on this shot. I think it's a little blurry. It's not perfect. So this is a photo that'll probably never get published anywhere. You know, I'm not going to show this one off. but some people like it. This one might be my crowning achievement. This might be the best photo that I have ever taken. You can see like each individual scale. You got like interesting light. You've got light reflections. You've got that wonderful little side eye from him. This is probably the technically best photo I have ever taken. Or this one. It's a toss-up because this one also, like, you got that beautiful blue around his eye. You've got that deep caramel color in the brown. You can see each individual feather. Like, this guy, beautiful. What camera? I use a Canon R5 Mark II. It is a professional grade camera. This eagle, he's in a sanctuary because he's missing an eye. So you can see he's got the missing eye. Is it 8K? The camera can shoot, I believe, 8K. I believe it can do 8K. To purchase the camera is only $3,000, so you know, not quite 8K for that, but still pretty pricey. Here's another bald eagle. I love this photo. I think, unfortunately, he's so far away, and like there's so much stuff in this foreground that like the feathers aren't individually like. They're not sharp enough, I don't feel like. So, it's not a perfect photo. Let's see. This one I absolutely love. This was taken up at the grotto in Portland, Oregon. There is a pilgrimage site for Catholics where they have La Pieta, which is a famous piece of artwork from Michelangelo. He didn't make this one. Obviously, it's like a replica. But this one person standing before the statue and like the light of these torches, just the perfect, pristine vibes, as the kids would say. Absolutely love that photo. This one might also be a award-winning best photo I've ever taken. The gentle outline of this guy as he's reaching out into the snow, all the lights and sirens in the background, like, this also might be my favorite photo. I could look at this one all day. I absolutely love this shot. Let's see what else we got. This bird. Just a little angry fluff ball. Liked seeing him. This duck, I loved the contrast of this duck. His eye, this like glowing orange eye, and just this sea of green. I absolutely love this shot. Let's see. Do you get sad when people hate you? Not really. Like I don't let the haters get to me. It's just it comes with the territory, right? It comes with being a YouTuber. It comes with being a influencer. It comes with streaming. Like there's always going to be people who come in and hate you. The only thing that really gets me down, honestly, the thing that really sometimes gets me down is when when I share artwork like this, like on Instagram and stuff, and it'll get like 3 views. Like, I put a lot of passion and love into my photography, and when I can't get people to even look at it, you know, that hurts my feelings sometimes. But I'm used to people hating the way that I look, the way that I sound, the way that I talk, all that sort of thing. So, what are those straps on your shoulders? These are suspenders. I am physically disabled due to a hernia, and due to the hernia surgery, I cannot wear a belt. It hurts. It hurts too much to wear a belt, so I have to wear suspenders to keep my pants up. And because I'm on a weight loss journey, I have to wear a lot of suspenders to keep my pants up because they are constantly getting too loose because I am losing a lot of weight. All right, one more picture. Let's see here. What's a good picture to end on this one? This was previously my favorite photo I had ever taken. The fall vibe colors, the big puffy bird. I absolutely love this chubby little bird. This was my previous favorite photo before the snake. So yeah. Oh. Excuse me. That is my photography. And as you can see, that was like 10 photos out of, up here in the corner, you can see there is 8,837 photos that I have in here. So I have a lot of photos. I've been doing photography for a little while here, so we have a lot of photos to go through someday. But today is not that day. I need to go get started on my work and my chores, and like I said, I gotta get ready for a dentist appointment. So let's wrap it up. I think my camera froze, actually. Yeah, my camera froze for a second there. Let's wrap up with our prayer as always. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Lord, thank you for this blessed day, and thank you for all that you do for us. Today we continue to pray for the souls in purgatory, the souls who have no one left to pray for them, the souls who have been forgotten. Lord, help them. We pray for that special intention of that child who is undergoing surgery yesterday to today, that life-saving surgery that he needs. Lord, help to be with him and his family as they go through this difficult time. We pray for vocations, those who are discerning the priesthood, monastic life, or even marriage. Lord, help to guide people down the right paths that bring them closer to you and to happiness. And finally, we pray for all those who are sick, whether it be mental illness, whether it be physical illness, whatever ails them. Lord, help to draw them closer to you during these difficult times and help them to recover. All this we pray in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Alright everyone, that does it for me today. I'll be streaming again on Monday. We stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So thank you everyone for hanging out with me. Go and have a blessed day, and we will see you again on Monday morning.